Hey everybody, my name's Sherold Barr, and I have my friend here that I want to talk to you today and have you meet Nurse Colleen.
Hello.
Okay, so 5 years ago, I was in a near fatal car wreck in Baja, Mexico, and was airlifted back to San Diego with my husband John, a retired ER doc. And we lived there 5.5 weeks, and then I was flown home. And frankly, I do not know how I got home, but I made it home. I did not have to go to rehab. I was such a good patient and did everything I was supposed to do. And I fly home and I'm in bed, and I think I got home late that night or late that afternoon, and the next morning, Nurse Colleen shows up. And this is how things happen when you're tuned in to energy and other mysteries of life. Okay, she walks in my bedroom and she turns and she looks to the left and she sees the painting of the four friends. It's a Buddhist painting that I had purchased in Bhutan. You have to look it up if you don't know where that is. It's the last Buddhist kingdom in the Himalayas, and
It's beautiful.
it's phenomenal. And we've both been there. She says, "Oh, I've been to Bhutan." And I go, "Oh my God, nobody knows Bhutan." And she goes, "Oh, this." And then she bops in, looking as gorgeous as she is. And I'm in the bed and just, I don't know how, I don't think I could
She
function.
was very sick.
Very.
Very sick.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
incredible. So, what was it like? So, here's the thing, the reason we're here together is, well, like, you want to talk about nurses and patients, okay? And it's unusual from what I've understood that you become friends. Maybe not unusual, but it's not the norm. Okay. But everyone assigned to me, we had Inger from, she Denmark?
Denmark.
And Inger comes in, and then she's my physical therapist. She was amazing. She gave me hope when there was no hope.
Yeah.
She did.
She's very
Oh
good.
my
very
God.
strong.
She used to live in Findhorn. She's another woman who's deeply spiritual. And it's then we had, I think, the social worker. Another one was deeply spiritual.
Oh, that's right.
And it was like, this is fascinating. That look who I've
The
attracted.
team.
Look at this team. The team, when we were all done, they came back and we celebrated together. That never happens. But it's just that I
did. We had
believe
dinner.
we did.
We had
And
dinner
here we
together.
are. We live in the same town, obviously, and we're still friends. And this, we're very spiritually connected, and I think that's why I wanted to talk about it today. And is there anything from your perspective, when you walked in the room and you realize, wow, here's someone who I can talk to about things I'm excited about? Anything, what do you want to say?
So, just in my job, I've been doing it for quite a while, and nothing surprises me anymore. And so
That's a good state to be in.
when I walked in and I saw the four friends, and I could just feel the energy in your house, and I knew instantly that we would connect. I knew that. And that's always comforting, of course.
Oh, yeah.
But I could see you were very sick and you had your story, and there's,
Right.
There's a lot of trauma involved.
Tons.
It was so wonderful that I got to be your nurse, that I
know.
got to, take you under my wing and help you along
Oh
your
my
way.
God.
We had some really good talks. We had some really difficult talks,
Yeah, we
and
did.
during that time, but I really felt so much love and hope for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
And I think just having your spiritual depth, and we were able to talk heart to heart,
Yes.
which I try to do. I pretty much do that
You
with
do
everyone,
that.
but not everyone is able to understand that language, and that's
Right.
okay.
Right.
You got to meet people where they're at, but
Right.
you are very open, more so than most of my patients that I deal with.
Yeah.
And I really think that you were able to really heal inside
Absolutely.
and out.
Because of the trauma, and you don't have to have awakenings through trauma.
No.
I've just learned not to ask for to be awakened anymore, because when you do, it's bam, and it comes fast. So it's like, okay, I don't ask for anything. I just ask whatever God, universe wants to bring me.
Let it happen.
Let it happen. But I'm not asking for money. I was chasing false idols, false gods. And it's all about what's in here. And that's what you're going to hear from me Because your true self is this place of beauty and it's this place of peace, and we all have it. The problem is we have a lot of negative beliefs and conditioning, and the real problem is fear. So everybody's living in fear. So I am going to teach what I've had to learn my whole life. I'm a fear type. I was anxious my entire life, and now I'm a dang warrior. So I'm going to teach you how to be a warrior, and we're going to go through this together because it can be done.
Yeah, I mean, you're living proof.
Absolutely.
And just all the pain and suffering you had gone through.
Right.
But that was part of your journey at the time to become who you are now.
Right. To arrive at gratitude and love and grace.
Right.
And that's where...
And to share your story.
And
to
that's,
help others.
Exactly. And that's what I want to do. So thank you. And I just had to do this today to share her because I think that was such a special thing for me. And it was definitely winks from the universe.
Oh, yeah.
Or something.
I
It
feel
was-
very blessed, too.
Yeah, that
and
we
that
were...
we were able to become friends.
Yeah. So thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Hope you're doing well as you can. Take care.